We have, thank you.
Yeah.
We have four different wines. Here we have the entry level, as I said, the Petit Chablis. The second wine is a Premier Cru, left bank. This one is also Premier Cru, Montée de Tonnerre, right bank, and then a Grand Cru, Vau Désir. Again, and it's important to stress, I know we talked about Petit Chablis and Chablis, but those wines, they fall under what we call the climat, under very specific lieu dit. If a consumer or yourself, if you pick a bottle and if you look underneath Chablis Premier Cru, you're going to see a name. Here it says Vaillon, and this is important because it locates exactly where the vineyard is in the Chablis region. So, and this is where we make differences in terms of style, in terms of texture, in terms of I would say mouth feel, also for each wine. We know that the left bank tends to be a little bit more terroir oriented, a little bit more soil, a little bit more calcareous, flintiness. And then if you start traveling to the right bank, Montée de Tonnerre is a fine example. You have wines that are a little bit more on a floral, a little bit more, in French we say aérien, which is a little bit more airy. Not a lighter style, but just much more complex. So two different styles, and also you're only traveling 2 miles, from each vineyard. But just again, the age, the location, the altitude makes different wines, and again in the same vintage, very important. The last wine is a Chablis Grand Cru. So just again imagine the Chablis appellation system as a pyramid system. Petit Chablis, Chablis on the base, when you start to go up, and as you move up you get to the tip. 2% of the production is Chablis Grand Cru, 7 climat, and this is where you have really the concentration, and it should be the best of the best in terms of Chablis wines. This is where you get, I would say, a little bit of each of the wines that we produce with the extra texture, fatness, density into the wine. So very, very specific and again very unique.